drink might get some money or something.
Yeah.
Most
They're gonna
streamers get
donate like 5,000 to anger management or something. You know what, man? I'm gonna say this all year. This is gonna be my slogan. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive.
It's a crazy time. It's a crazy time. I got kids screaming in the back. It's a crazy time. Amichi's in a car driving right now.
Driving in the rain.
In the rain. It is raining. It's raining out there. Yep. It's a crazy time. Tandy just joined.
Hold on.
It's a crazy time.
Yes. Hold on. Yeah. Now I can hear. Woo! That's how it's gonna be here.
Yeah.
Cutting it close. Right there at the last moment.
Right on time. We were getting ready to call a play and you walked right into the
Mm-hmm. I was sitting here. I've been ready since 8. I was just like, let me just hold out.
Like, where are you guys at? I've been ready the whole time.
In my own world.
Contract negotiations. Oh,
that's right. CTUN bringing me back or what? What's the plan? I'm not just gonna show up.
Yeah. What's the going rate for star improvisers?
That is a hard question to answer. I have no idea. Finding out anything related to the market price for improv is like crazy.
It's wild west.
That's none.
It could be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
Andy, do you remember the movie Eddie?
Which one?
The movie Eddie.
What was the premise? I mean, what's it about?
Whoopi Goldberg coaching the Knicks.
Whoopi Goldberg coaches, I think.
The Knicks, the NBA.
I don't know if I saw it, but yeah, I do remember that. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. I remember the box cover. I should pull up while we do it. I remember the box cover. I never saw it.
I'm trying to remember if I saw it.
Yeah, see, I'm an athlete, so I watched almost every single sports movie.
I don't think I saw it either.
That has been created that I could get my hands on.
You've seen all the Airbuds.
All of it. And I have a unpopular opinion about Airbuds. The first movie, and I had this argument with my daughter about who should rightfully own the dog. And I think because the family wants some basketball games that they decided to own the dog, where the clown was the rightful owner. I thought that was a bad judgment. I didn't think he was a good owner, but I think legally the movie was bullshit. Nonetheless. Shout out to him.
At the end of the movie, bullshit.
Shout out.
Does that box cover look familiar at all?
I remember scenes. I just can't remember if I saw it.
You probably did because it's Whoopi Goldberg coaching.
Yeah, but that was back in the time when I was watching almost everything. Like, new movies out, going to the movie theater to see it. But I just have a feeling.
Are you a basketball person? Like, do you follow it?
No. No. So, how many? I don't know if I've watched any basketball specific. I mean, I've watched some basketball specific movies, but do I go out and say, "Oh, yes, about basketball"? Or
like He Got Game. Have you seen He Got Game?
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's Spike Lee.
Okay, yeah. So that's more reasonable.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have to be a basketball fan.
Right. I think it's probably who's making the movie. Or
my wife was watching Like Mike the other day.
I've seen that. Trash.
I don't know if you remember Lil Bow Wow's movie.
No, it wasn't
bullshit.
That's the one way to find the shoes.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Bullshit. It ain't the shoes, Spike. All marketing.
What team would take on the liability of having a 13-year-old boy on a court with grown men?
Listen,
dangerous.
Didn't it happen with the movie with the kid pitching for the Cubs? He breaks his arm and now it's like to throw the ball faster. I know all the sports movies. I even know the.
I don't know that. You know all the ones where kids and animals play in it.
In the game. Let me look at that one. What was that movie? I remember the actor. Kid pitches for the Cubs movie. It popped right up. Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to your point. I think it's just kind of like, man, if you make money, they'll find a way to do anything with their teams. You know, that's like the premise of every single sports movie. There's never really a movie about a team that's so good they're just beating the hell out of everybody, and that's the
movie. There's got to be something.
Well, I was gonna say it's sort of like Space Jam. Like Space Jam is kind of that. They got to battle or monsters because they're so good.
Space Jam was Michael Jordan playing for his freedom. He was so confident in his ability that he said, "You could put me in slavery if I lose," and he beat him. Dude, Michael Jordan should have been around back in the chattel slavery time. If he would be aliens, you know what I'm saying? To me, that was what made Space Jam it. Plus, you had the Looney Tunes, man. They was trash. Mm-hmm. They weren't good teammates.
They were trash. They know what they were doing.
They were a good movie. But the new one, to me, it's okay. Mm-hmm. It's not bad, but I very rarely you can name a movie and I haven't seen it. I may be terrible with names and titles, but I can explain to you somewhat of the movie because I've seen it. I've seen somebody else. The resident sports movie guy.
I would say specifically sports movies.
Yeah, because when I was in high school, that's all I did when I was not playing. You didn't have social media, couldn't watch a lot of films. You watch football movies, basketball movies, baseball movies. Any sports competing movie I watch.
Oddly enough, I don't really have a sports movie that I hold in like high regard and like I'd come back to and watch again type of thing. Like there's been some I appreciate and I enjoy, but there's nothing I'm like, oh yes, people need to see this one for me.
Any Given Sunday. That's the one I would recommend. Any Given Sunday is a good sports movie. And it's one I would come back to. But I agree with you. It's not a mini sports movie that it's like, this is my top 5 movie of It's The Replacements is another one I like.
That's with Keanu, right?
Yeah, The Replacements I've seen a number of times. That's pretty funny.
I like Hoop Dreams, but that was a documentary.
Hoop Dreams is awesome.
And that's probably in my top 5 sports related movie. Yeah, love a good Hoop Dreams. And I was thinking about, I feel like there was something else I watched recently, or something that I'll watch repeatedly. Oh, I'm gonna look up this other movie, Sugar. Sugar is about a guy from the Dominican Republic who comes to the U.S. to play, and like I think he starts in the minor leagues, but it's kind of like his trials and tribulations. Kind of a. You saw that one too, John? I know you have.
I've seen pieces of it. Yeah.
I've
seen pieces of it.
Like Sugar.
And I know y'all Eastbound and Down.
Oh, Eastbound and Down, man.
That's one I would recommend. even in my professional athlete friends and family, I'm like, man, y'all see these guys down there. Like a month later, they call me, dude. That is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I love Danny. Danny McBride, man, he's top five.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Eastbound Down yet. I did watch Ted Lasso. I like Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
So someone recommended Ted Lasso. That's the only thing I haven't seen.
Precious. It's precious.
I'm waiting on some things.
Such a good one.
We cut to a basketball court, like in a like an intramural sort of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys,
Hey.
I know we're down one player for the 5-5 tournament. We're playing a final today.
Yeah.
I'm
not sure we're gonna.
My brother couldn't make it. Yeah, so we're down a player, but I have a couple of options for us for this game.
Good.
A couple.
A couple. Yeah, I want to make sure we cover the bases, so here's some options. So that guy standing over there, the one he's like 6'6", 250 pounds.
Yeah.
He's from the Dominican Republic. He played in the NBA for a couple of years.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's option number one.
What? They get better from there?
Yeah. You see that golden retriever over there?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he played basketball as well, and he's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
He's a dog.
Yeah. But he's pretty good.
Like you throw him the ball and he like hits it with his nose. What does that mean?
Is he dribbling off 2 feet?
Yeah, he can dribble off his nose. He likes it when you pet him. He's really soft and fluffy. I think he'll be a very good teammate.
I think I'm gonna stick with the dude from
the
Dominican Republic.
I don't even know why we're talking about a dog.
I know we're talking about a dog.
Last option, or do you got another option outside of the dog?
No, that's it. Those two options.
Why would you even bring up the dog if you got the ex-NBA guy standing right there?
Yeah.
Like, why would we pick the dog?
I just wanted you guys to have a full spectrum of options, okay? I didn't want to just assume you'd want the guy from the NBA. I thought you might, you guys might be dog lovers as well, like I am, But I guess you guys are dog haters. So we'll go with the guy from the NBA. Since you guys hate dogs.
You can't say that. I don't hate the dog.
I don't hate the dog.
I just don't know if the rules are going to allow for the dog on the court,
Maybe you can do a halftime show or something, but I don't see him playing the game. I just don't see it happening.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. There's a little problem. I told the dog he could play already. So.
Aww.
Yeah.
He's a.
that's why the owner's staring at us right now.
Yeah. I gave him $50 for the dog to play.
You paid him?
Yeah.
Come on.
The money you guys gave him for drinks, I used it to hire the dog.
Our Gatorade money?
And we have no Gatorade.
Yeah. I've been crapping. I made Charlie horse in my hamstring because we've been down one player all game.
What's going on?
I needed that.
If we're voting, I'm voting for the NBA dude. Like, you got to talk it over with the owner yourself, man, because the NBA dude.
Okay. You know what? I'll just sit out the game. You guys play with the NBA dude and the dog. I'll sit out. I'll be like a sub or something.
You put this team together, Michi. You can't sit out, man. I mean, you are a really great player, and we need you. What are you doing?
You call the shots.
Yeah.
Well, how about Michi? We just.
I just feel like I should sit out this one.
Wait a minute. What are you? I think this is just like a power move that you're trying to pull on us. It's like if we don't let the dog play, you don't play either. What?
That's what it feels like.
Yeah,
it feels like a power move.
Okay, yeah.
Also, how is the NBA dude gonna feel? We picked the dog over him. How's he gonna feel?
I don't know. Inspired to get better? I don't know.
to do better. We need you, Amici. That's the we need you. So you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? 1 quarter.
Yeah.
Let's do 1 quarter with your dog friend, and then we turn this game around with. Does the Dominican guy have a name? I keep referring to a Dominican dude.
Yeah, his name is Jacques.
Jacques. Okay.
Then we go with Jacques.
Yeah.
What's the dog's name? Are we more than that? We're gonna play with him. I want to know, who to tell me to pass the ball.
Yeah.
His name is Magic.
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 Yeah.
Magic.
Okay, Magic the dog.
Magic the dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's
All
Does
right.
he bite at all? Is he friendly? Can we talk to him? Like get in our huddle? We have to get really tight huddle and call plays together. Is he gonna be okay with that?
Yeah, I think it'll be okay.
We cut forward. We got the dog in. Talked it over with the ref. He's fine with it. Jump ball they're playing. The dog is phenomenal. The dog is crushing it. He is blocking shots. He's doing alley-oops. He's doing layups. He did a backflip at one point. The dog is getting points on the board. Hold on. Time out, guys. Time out. Wait, sorry, I just need 5 minutes. Look, I don't know what I'm seeing out there.
Whoa.
This is amazing, but I hate to be a wet blanket on this amazing game we're having, but Magic is not passing me the ball.
Yeah.
I haven't touched the ball all game. I came here to play. Tell the dog to pass me the ball.
I'm just running up and down the court, man. Huh?
Yeah, we're winning.
We are winning,
we
but
are winning. We are kicking butt.
it's the Magic show right now. Like we're a team, right? Amici, we're a team. Like we're all here to play together.
People are telling us to get off the court and let the dog play.
They're saying we're in the way.
Yeah,
We're slowing them down.
I think we should sub in the Jock, and since we are 15 points, put Magic on the bench for a few minutes. Let us get some burn, get a sweat, some shots, and then if the game comes back closer, we just throw Magic back in there. I think we can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I would love to do that, guys, but you see those puppies over there?
Oh, I see them now. Yeah.
Yeah, those 4 puppies.
Quiet.
Those are Magic's kids. I promised that they could play too.
And scene. And scene. Air buddies, everybody. Air buddies.
Everybody. Big
That
baller
is a movie.
That would be funny.
Promise
if Airbud turned into LeVar Ball with his kids, and he had like 3 other little Airbud dogs.
I love the let's see, just say promise. Yeah, I just love the dog like holding you to the promise. Hold on a minute. You said now you said I could play.
Yeah, man, you're where are you not?
Yeah. Like when you leave, you tell your dog, okay, I'll be back. We'll go walk later. You just imagine if they like, hey. Oh, I know what. Now we're not even talking about sports movies, we're talking about animal movies. What did I watch? The one on oh gosh, is it Peacock? Is it Strays? And Jamie Foxx. That's a good one.
Is it good? I saw some trailer for it, some movie posters, and I didn't hear anyone talk about this movie when it dropped.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think anyone else watched it. I watched it and enjoyed it, but it was pretty good. I liked it.
I love a dog with a goal to go back and like bite his owner's nutsack off. Like he has a terrible owner. And once he kind of sort of realizes it, he just, he wants to go and find him. He goes on this journey because this owner takes him far away. And his goal of going back is to bite his nuts off. No, bite his dick off. That's it, the whole thing. It's not just the nuts.
It's a revenge movie.
It's a revenge
the
movie.
thing that he loves the most. He says that his owner is always playing with this and doesn't have any time for all kind of stuff. It's pretty grounded, man. It's a pretty
Yeah, it is. It's great. My favorite was like, what do humans want most from us? And the dogs are like, what? And he's like, our poop. And he's like, what you see every time we're pooping, they're always picking it up, they putting it in bags, and they're like, well, what do they do with it? He's like, I don't know. I think they put it in chocolate. You ever had any of that? Nope.
It's pretty good.
It was really funny, really fancy movie, man. Watching the scope of the dogs, and yeah, they nailed it, man.
Oh yeah, no, it's that. I was surprised. I mean, yeah, not really, because I'm home. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just put it on. But I laughed quite a bit.
The first endorsement for Strays that I've heard.
Really?
Yeah.
You heard it right here, ladies and gentlemen.
And you both enjoyed Cocaine Bear, right?
Gosh, yes.
Well, you gotta think. It's entertaining. Like, both of the movies are entertaining. But if you're going there to critique the story and the art and all that, no, it's not an Oscar. It's not Titanic, right? So, straight
what?
To me, I put.
What? Hold on. Why do you feel like you need to put a caveat on a movie like that? Why do you have to say, well, you can't just judge the movie. You got to just enjoy the movie. Like, what? Yeah, why do you feel like a movie needs that?
Context is important for reception sometimes. When it comes to certain art, right? Like, there's artists that prefer to completely throw you off and have you. But some movies, and I hear this, like, I hear a lot of people that will automatically judge a movie if the premise or the actors, or if it's something that's not tug on what they would deem as normal functioning drama, right, or conflict. So whenever these movies that take chances like it when I watched it, I was like, oh, this is, you could kind of come into this movie expecting it to be just a horrible movie, but it did a really good job making it, like, focusing on making it entertaining and in horror-esque in a sense, right? So I think if you're going with the right just energy towards it, like, I want to see how entertaining this movie is, I think the movie will entertain you, unless you're just freaked out by gruesome, murderous bear, right? But I think there was really good comedic timing in the movie. I thought it was a lot of some irreverent, topics in it. Some quotes in it that I thought were pretty funny. I mean, I thought for comedy movies, like, to me, I watched it as a comedy, thematic movie. Right, that was always in that movie throughout it. But the people that watch it, like I was saying this, like my wife, she's not like into bad movies or into movies that are obscure or like they're not telegraphed, right? This is going to end in a really good way, or this is going to tie out right. People like her, I know this. Sometimes you got to kind of walk them into the context of the movie so they can watch it with the right mindset and not thinking and overthinking and judging and all kinds of shit. My thought. Just my
I don't know. I feel like it's the job of the movie to set up that context. Somehow, some way, they need to tell the audience this is the type of movie you're in for, right?
Usually in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, usually in the first 5 minutes.
And I think the movie does. I think Cocaine Bear does. Because I was with you. I was like, in the first 5 minutes, if this comes off at all cheesy or just poor execution, and that's the thing, I think it's going to lose a lot. But it came out, and they just hook you, and you're kind of like, all right, I'm going to ride this I'm going to ride the roller coaster. You got me, right? I want to see how this ends, kind of thing, right? That's what I think. But I agree with you. they should they should have a movie should have given themselves.
What do you what do you think, Tandy? Do people need to get their a warning, if you will, for certain movies before they go in? It sounds like you're trying to fight expectations that people have already made before they've even seen it. That's what it sounds like you're trying to get in front of.
I don't know, because I always find it humorous when people get outraged and leave or bored and they're like, what is this? And then they leave. I
do think that's funny.
That's kind of part of the thrill of movie watching. You know, what was I supposed to see? What was supposed to happen when there's confusion at the end? It makes for good post movie conversation if you have a conversation, right?
You want surprises, right? You want that's a little more fun if you're surprised by a movie.
Yeah. Sometimes, trailers are too much. Sometimes, wouldn't it just be nice to just go with just the title only? You're just like, what? I don't even know what this movie's about. I don't know who's in it. I'm just gonna sit down and watch.
We cut to we cut to one person storming out of a movie theater, another person chasing after them. No. Let me stop. Look. I don't know what's going on in that movie. All right. And I'm uncomfortable and I want to go home now. I don't want to stay for the end and see what happens. I'm getting angrier watching the movies. I just want to leave.
Barry, you've got to give it time. Okay. You didn't.
I gave it 20 minutes. All right. I gave it 20 minutes.
But
and I don't know what's happening.
It gets better at 45. Okay?
You've seen it before?
Well, no, but I mean, I feel like it's coming. I've got this sense about movies. Usually if they don't catch me in the first 15, I give them another 15. And I'm like, I know it's going to happen. And then after that second 15, if it's not happening, I'm like, it's going to win in 15 more minutes. 45 is the sweet spot. I live my life like that.
Is the dude his father or not? Like, I can't even tell what the relationship is. And then there's a dog that talks and the guy can hear it, but the dad can't hear, or the not dad can't hear. I'm already confused. And that makes me feel dumb. And I don't want to feel dumb watching a movie because I feel like the movie is dumb and I'm smart and it's telling me otherwise.
Look at your see that goes in line with your linear, organized life, right?
Mm-hmm.
You put one shoe on and then the next, right? I mean, you do all this stuff in sequence and order.
Yes, I told my idea for the perfect movie, right? In the first 5 minutes, there's the one person walks in the frame, and you hear their name, their age, their occupation, and then it starts establishing their siblings, and then their parents, and then by the time you get about 10 minutes in, you know their whole family tree, you know where they work, you know their coworkers, and I am in. I know what's going on.
That's not. It's so few artistic works do that, right? There's some.
I know. You're telling me I need to get out of my comfortable place.
We cut to two other guys storming out of that movie. Oh man, that movie was terrible.
Wait.
I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm out of here.
No, man. Hold on. Just chill.
What?
Give me a chance, man. Look, I know.
No, I think 15 minutes of that movie was enough. I'm sorry.
Listen.
It told us everything we need to know.
It's just starting to cook. The movie is just starting to cook, man. You gotta let it keep cooking.
I know, but they laid out the whole roadmap of the movie. They said who they were. They mentioned what was going to happen. And, I was like, oh, this movie's got no surprises. So, you know what? I'm out of here. Let me go to something else.
I think it's really important for us as viewers to know what's going to happen so that we can be emotionally connected. You gotta let it cook. I know we know the whole thing. We know the whole world. We know the bad guy, how he's gonna die. And he's gonna resurrect. I get it. I know that. I know they did this whole long 10-minute foreshadowing about it. But listen, let's just ride with this director and this filmmaker, man. Maybe
I can't, man. I know what you're saying, but I can't. You know, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna write my own movie.
We come back to the first couple. It's 45 minutes later from the first time. No. I'm done.
Come
I'm
on.
done. I gave it 45 more minutes. And it got worse. All right. Why can the dog talk to a lizard? They're two different species. Why can they talk? You can talk to the lizard, you can talk to the human. The lizard can't talk to the human. Why is the dog a translator? The movie should be about the dog.
This movie is an hour and 45 minutes. We haven't even tipped the surface of what could potentially happen. They've given you all the conflicts and all the other things in the beginning, and now it starts to develop. Now we'll find out.
Starts to develop.
Yeah, we'll find out who
hour
the dad
into
is.
this movie.
Oh, come on! I'm tired of seeing these movies that tell you everything. We've been to so many of those. You know, with you, let's just watch this thing, and if it's a train wreck, we'll celebrate, man. It's the art. It's the joy of just watching a movie and just coming out sometimes and going, "What the heck was that?"
I'm already doing that. I'm already going, "What the heck is that?" Because I don't know what the heck that is.
But
you go back in there. You watch your movie. I'm gonna stay out here and calm myself down.
We come back to the other two guys. All right, John. So my movie came out and it bombed because people couldn't understand anything. So we came back to watch this other movie again. And I know it's only been half an hour this time, but I think I'm done. I think I want to walk out again.
Listen, we both agreed that there is a good reason to have some linear story plots that happen in a movie, and that's all I wanted you to see in this movie. Is that there could be some surprises, man. At the end of the movie, it should be just this colossal train wreck where everybody is confused, man. I just think that's just too much surprise. You need an ending, right? It just doesn't need to be unchecked chaos, you know. So if you don't want to watch this movie, Passion of the Christ, then we can go somewhere.
Yeah.
Come back to the first couple at the end of the movie. A fucking cliffhanger. A cliffhanger. That's what you made me wait for. That's what you made me wait for.
Doesn't that just fill you with so much joy and just like frustration? It feels good, right? Cliffhanger, all of that.
Oh, I hate cliffhangers.
It's a confusing movie. No.
That reminds me of when people were mad at the movie Cloverfield. You remember it's a movie about it's like a found footage style movie. A monster is attacking the city, but you see it from the perspective of like these people with a camera, like making their way through the city. I liked the movie actually. I thought it was enjoyable. But people were like, they didn't explain anything about the monster. Where'd it come from?
That's a monster story. I need to know. Did they show the monster? Because I think
they showed pieces of them.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was never a full yeah.
When I went to the movie theater, and I was one of those people who was angry.
But I mean, isn't that most movie monsters? You don't get a biography in like Alien and Freddy Krueger,
Yeah.
But you get an origin. You get where it came from. You get them fighting it. You get them beating it in some way. You get that in Monster, but you didn't get that here.
Yeah.
It was just destroying the city, kind of in the background.
Well, did anybody ask him?
His management team. No, but you're right. So going into my comment about that, right? If I went into that movie with the right context of what it was going to be about, the right expectation, I think I would have enjoyed it. But I went in with the wrong expectation. I don't know if that was a trailer or I just randomly picked it that weekend to watch, but seeing it in theater, I was like, what the fuck is happening? The camera is bouncing. Yeah. I'm like, is this a monster? Is this a natural disaster? What is going on? I don't get it. I want to pay attention to the characters and the dynamic, but I'm still disoriented, which is probably what they want you to this is how disorienting this will be. But that was bananas, man. When I first watched that movie.
I don't think I completed it. I think I stopped watching it. I was like, okay, I don't even know what's happening. I don't know. But the angriest
You'll know
I've
what's
ever.
happening.
It was yeah, right. Like there's no feature. Look at this.
If I remember the plot, there's a people, they're having a party, right? The guy has a camera, and there's somebody like across town that they're trying to get to or something, like because they need to get away and they need to get their friend. So they're like trying to make their way to their friend, and they see all the chaos and stuff on the way. That's essentially what the plot is.
Yeah,
a monster's destroying the city while they're trying to get to their buddy.
And then you see bits of the monster, but there's no like chase scene where the monster and the person they're chasing are central. Yeah, I think
right.
I like
the monster isn't after the people.
Right.
Like the monster's just doing his own thing.
And maybe that's what we're talking about. We need that one-on-one monster time. Like that.
Yeah.
The monsters got to engage.
We need to size them up.
Yeah.
Size them up.
Right.
Like I got the size of T-Rex up in Jurassic Park. That the T-Rex was just whooping ass, and you never got a good look at the T-Rex. In the Jurassic Park, I think it would have been a different
movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since the first time I saw it, so maybe it doesn't hold up. But I enjoyed when I saw it. It was a wild ride.
I need to watch it again, or maybe she should watch it
together. The angriest I've ever seen people was that M. Night Shyamalan movie with Mark Wahlberg.
The Happening.
Yes. Oh, the people were furious. I remember walking out.
The Happening.
Being confused. I don't know. When you can't say exactly like what the heck, who's the enemy? What's the problem? Who are we fighting? What am I escaping? Yeah, people were upset.
That's kind of how I felt about that movie Bird Box. I didn't like Bird Box.
Oh, you didn't like that one? Keeping you.
I didn't have to watch it again. I don't have to watch that movie again.
Yeah. We don't know if
the Happening or Bird Box. I thought it was Plant. I didn't see the movie, but I did hear the frustration. I thought plants were like telling people to kill themselves or something. A plague.
What? I'm gonna need some plants talking. I'm gonna need to see the plants plotting.
You need like Little Shop of Horrors.
So that Happening is y'all would say y'all the most disappointment in M. Night Shyamalan. He made a lot of movies.
I fell off. I've said this before on the podcast. Yeah. I said this before. I fell off with The Village. That was the last M. Night Shyamalan movie I watched.
I enjoyed that. It was a monster. There's an explanation.
They clearly were not monsters. You can see it when you see them.
But you know what though? There's a beauty in that, right? So basically, the movie was Plato's cave allegory in a sense. Essentially, he redid that in contemporary way. Granted, it does piss you off how he.
I don't know the allegory. What's Plato's cave?
So essentially, it was the cave was a story about these people that lived deep in a cave, and they were every night these fiery shadow people would show up on the walls, and it scared them. They would never leave the cave. They did everything in the cave. One day, one of the persons decided to go through the cave, go to a place he never went. He discovers that the fiery dragon people on the wall, is just some dudes doing shadow puppets with fire. Climbs out of the cave and realizes that it's a whole nother world out here. And I've just been literally living in a cave, controlled by my fears that weren't even based in reality. They were generated fears. So it goes back in the cave, trying to tell people, and it's basically like, are you crazy? There's a fire dragon that's been here forever, and you're talking crazy talk. So essentially, in the village, right? It's like, in a sense, the philosophy behind it was that there could be people that are so in the mental cave that even if you show them the thing you're afraid of does not do the thing you think it will, they have already mentally blocked themselves into their comfort zone.
Well, okay. I could maybe see that, but if I remember correctly, they were actually people in animal mass taking people. like it wasn't an imagination thing. Like they were really getting attacked by other people in the village. It's just
No,
those
yeah,
people were dressed up like monsters when they clearly were not. I
right.
don't even
And
like
then
the trailer. The trailer's playing right now. It looks like the most boring.
yeah, yeah, and that's essentially what they were doing in the cave. They were terrorizing people to keep them controlled.
Yeah.
But if you were brave enough to challenge that, you would find that there was just a real person, looked just like you, um, which would probably dismantle all of that. I think the better way, the better version, I think, would would make what people really liked was watching like Truman Show, for example.
Truman
Where the
Show I
Truman Show
enjoyed.
was just a better take on it, a better way
Mm.
of saying, not someone break out of a reality, generate violence, and go for truth. And like Shyamalan, I think, just fumbled on the village. But my favorite one is Mr. Glass.
Yeah.
No, not Mr. Glass and
Unbreakable, the first.
Unbreakable. I liked Unbreakable and I liked Split.
Oh yeah.
Split to me was his most boldest project. I was like, man, he's dealing with mental health, but I think he beasted that one. That movie was awesome, in my opinion. And I think the performance was more impressive. The guy that was the lead.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
But Tandy, you said you were angry at the happening?
Oh, I mean, no, I wasn't angry. I give M. Night I give him a lot of latitude. I mean,
What
you making movies.
what movie have you seen where you came out of being like, movie was dumb as hell and I did not enjoy my time? Garbage. Gabagool.
Probably Belly.
Belly is not a good movie.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to look at. But
it's a 2 hour long.
It was hard. I told you they asked for, I think it was like a free movie night or substantial discount with Can. They were doing like a food drive, and they're like, bring in canned goods and get whatever off. And at the end, I was like, I want my beans back. I want it. I brought it here. We need to wrap that up.
Guess I'll just take the can I brought and go home.
The only good thing out of that was it exposed me to Gummo. That was it. After that, I was done. It's like, what happened? Still don't know.
No, I was like, can you tell me what the plot is without looking at the thing?
Who?
Do you remember? Yeah, you.
No, I don't remember. No. I think it was something about some drugs and somebody wanting to get out of the game, and I don't know. I could tell you who was in it. DMX, Nas, T-Boz. Oh, Method Man was there. Forgot. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's probably.
It's an overhyped movie, but a lot of people quote it.
Yeah, right.
A lot of people have seen it and quoted. I thought the same thing when I saw it. I saw it in a barbershop. It was deep, and they had the movie playing. And I was watching it, which is the best time to watch movies like that. Is when other people see how they react to it.
Yeah.
And what they were reacting to was nothing about the movie. Like, it was like, oh, just the ass and titties. There you go. or with DMX, the Kai moves, he looks like he's aggressive. It wasn't really a good story. Don't remember what they were doing. I don't remember the journey.
See,
It was like a you know cut and dry drug dealer, I guess epic. I just remember a dude getting cut. Dude soaring from one side of the house to the other and cut the dude. Some Jamaican drug dealer.
oh yeah. Mm-hmm. See,
Yeah.
I'm looking
yeah.
at the director's work. He's pretty much strictly music videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like
He shot like a
like,
Yeah. I said beautiful.
like everything in the
Visually,
recent. I don't see any other
beautiful.
movies in his.
Danny, did you see the Tupac biopic?
Uh,
That was garbage.
the one on
The one made with the dude who looked like they cloned Tyrone Tupac.
yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, I remember that.
I didn't like. That was one I walked out with.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather watch Tupac than watch this.
Yeah. I saw it. Did we go to the theater? I feel like we did. I feel like my uncle wanted to see it. That and circling back to sports movies. What was the one where the guy, the basketball player, dresses up as like an old person?
One, oh, Uncle Drew.
Yes.
Uncle Drew.
Yes. I remember my uncle wanted to see both of those. Both of those. He wanted to see that Tupac movie.
Let's see, Tupac.
And
Uncle
and
Drew.
that. Yeah. I didn't see Uncle Drew though.
What about you, Antoine?
Yeah.
What about me?
The worst.
Man.
What did I see Belly? I haven't seen Belly.
No, just a movie
So-
you've seen that you're like, this is that.
Yeah, I thought maybe I talked about it on the show, maybe I didn't. But I was in a hotel room. What? Yeah, I told you guys about this. We were in Kansas, man. I saw like the second half or 2/3 of the movie Spring Breakers, and that movie was dumb. That was a dumbass movie. I sort of hate watched it. So the plot is, from what I could tell, this group of girls need money so they can go on spring break and party, and so they decide to Gucci Man's in it. They decide to stick up a store and to get the money, right? And they stick a store to get money, and they go on spring and they party, and then they get involved in like the gangsters in Malibu or wherever the hell they're partying, right? But the way it's shot, it's like it's trying to be artsy. They have these voiceovers of like one of the girls calling home to their mom or something, saying they're having a great time, and then the other half of the movie is just straight up like party scenes. Like the director just wanted to shoot people partying and boobs and drinking and drugs, and like that is just shot like a music video kind of, and like I'm watching this happen. I'm like, I kind of just want, like, as they started to get involved with the gangsters there, I wanted to see these dumbass girls learn a lesson, right? I was like, they cannot like profit from all of this, right? One of their friends does get shot in the arm or something. She goes home, but the end of the movie. So they team up with James Franco, and they go to get revenge on Gucci Man, who has like a compound out, like a little island or something. So they're like dressed in bikinis, get on the boat with James Franco, get guns, go there. James Franco gets shot immediately and dies like as soon as he gets there. And then the two girls who've had like no training whatsoever with guns just go and murder the whole compound. The two of them.
That's like a recent movie.
Yeah, well, it was like 2012.
2000,
or something, because I looked it up.
Yeah, oh, okay.
It was by the same guy who made that movie Kids.
Okay.
18 awards, 14 awards.
What?
I was trying to see. It said it won a bunch of awards. ATV. Yeah. James Franco won a bunch of awards in that movie.
James Franco was dumb as hell in that movie too.
Comic
Yeah, I like. Once they started just gunning down people at the compound, I was like, "What? What? It's not even like good action. They're just like walking and shooting, and people are just running in front of them, jumping in the way of their bullets. The movie's a huge waste of time. The movie's a huge waste of time.
Unless you just want to see those kinds of scenes.
Yeah,
it's in there. Yeah, you can see people partying.
Preteen or a young teenager, this would probably be your movie.
We cut to a director's office. I'm sorry, a studio head's office. We supported your movie called Family Vacation, and we were super excited. Gave us a great script, but the movie just consists of just like some photo montages of different people, different families on vacation. Disneyland spiced with Hawaii, where's the story? It's just looks like it's just a vehicle for you to show, other people's just family vacation pictures and videos.
Well, I was thinking very linear with this piece.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to make sure that when you read the title and you see the first family in the first 5 minutes on vacation, you know what's going to happen. We're going to have a vacation.
Yeah.
Oh, guess what? We're going to have another vacation. Where is it? Different place. Where's it going to be tomorrow? Different place. What's going to happen? Vacation. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, this is so simple. I know what's going to happen. And that just went on for about 2 hours as I got more inspired. So I want you to feel like you are watching people on vacation.
So that overwhelming sense of disgust and dread and angst that you feel on a family vacation, you're recreating that feeling for the moviegoer. When they come in, like they're gonna feel like they want to get out of the movie theater, like you want to hurry up and end that vacation and go home.
Exactly, because this movie is really about its perspective. So look at the scene when I showed in the first 5 minutes. You see the little kid. You see a family sit around on the beach with the little kid. Everyone looks happy.
Mm-hmm.
But wait a second. Look a little closer to that image. Dad's upset. Got sand all over himself. He didn't want sand on his stuff. Mom has Kool-Aid on her bathing suit. She thought she was gonna look sexy. These are fake smiles, right? These are this is a family that's showing you what real vacation is like.
Okay. Well,
stressful, but it looks pretty. Boom. Family vacation.
This sounds good. What you in line with this, Paul? Does this sound like something that we might be interested in?
Well, you know how I like to rate my movies. Mm-hmm. It's how angry I get as I watch it. And I got to say, this movie, I did not feel any anger.
Oh.
It was right where I needed it to be. I knew exactly who everyone was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting choked up just thinking about how grounded it was and how much I knew what was going on. That's the main thing that I care about, is that I know what's happening at any given moment and that nothing is going to surprise me. If I look a little closer and I see the Kool-Aid stain, I'm not surprised. I just look closer. You see, nothing's going to jump out and scare me. There's no twist. There's not a tsunami that's going to take out the family, like in the movie The Impossible, which I still have nightmares about. It's very, very grounded and enjoyable. I've been watching this movie on repeat, and you can't even tell when the movie starts over, because it's just scene after scene of families on vacation. There's no beginning or end. I feel like I'm just coming right into a family vacation.
Well, this,
You know, I was going for the screensaver kind of
yeah,
approach.
yes, I felt that. Well, I tell you what, we're both on board, but it's not quite up to us. We do have a couple other partners that we'd like to maybe get in, or at least one partner. We have some
Where they
options.
at?
Yeah,
Where
well,
they at?
we have some options.
This is a
One
working
of our
meeting. Where they
partners,
at?
Yeah, we do it a little differently
yeah,
here. We
yeah,
give you an option on the
yeah.
next partner.
One of our partners
Okay,
is
okay, we got an option. Okay.
he's used to be vice chair of production and over at Warner Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
He has a good 25 year track record there.
Mm-hmm. That's
And
great.
then
That's great.
we've got that golden retriever.
Yep.
He's a really great director.
His name's
And
Magic.
Magic. He's done lots of films. He's got gosh, how many? I think he's got like 2 Oscars. None for Best Picture yet, but he's almost there. Got 2 Oscars. So
Okay.
yeah,
We gotta let you know that the option you pick, this person is going to be coming to the sets and the screenings and Q&As. So just think about that as you make your decision.
Oh, well, I think I made my decision. I'm gonna go with the guy who has a studio experience.
Now, hold on. Before you make that decision, we should let you know that we did promise Magic that you would pick him so he could go on your tour.
Yeah, we kind of advanced him payment.
So I don't have a decision.
I mean, it's still your choice, but you should consider heavily that we did promise Magic that he would be going and that his puppies would go as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what happens if I still want to go with the guy from Warner Brothers? Do you guys have to tell him the truth, or
I feel like
the dog?
Feel like we probably wouldn't agree like this one.
That doesn't seem like the right choice.
Magic isn't.
It is your choice to make.
It's your choice, but
there's a right one and a wrong one.
We'll back out.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
Don't know.
I see where we're going here. My buddies down at the independent studios tell me this stuff always happens. Guys trying to throw these little curveballs at an independent filmmaker like myself.
I mean, it really isn't a curveball if you love dogs, right? Am I right, Paul? I mean, if you love dogs,
not at all.
I don't understand, right?
I mean, I do have a couple of vacations in my film with dogs. So
we cut to that couple from earlier storming out of the movie. No, I'm done with this movie. I was really enjoying it. Then all of a sudden, there's a dog playing basketball right in the middle of the family vacation.
What's wrong with that? You got to let this play out. Give it 15 more minutes. We don't know how good the dog is.
And show. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Yeah, lots of good movie recommendations in here. Movies to avoid, movies to check out. Don't even bother with Spring Breakers. I'll just say it right now. Like, I'm mad at myself for staying to the end of that movie. But yeah, why don't we go ahead and end this one with some recommendations for people to check out? I'll say go ahead, people, check out Cloverfield. I haven't seen it in years, but I remember enjoying it. I should go check it out again myself. But check it out if you haven't seen it. Go in with the idea that it's not really about the monster. Okay, if you came to see a monster origin story and he fights rockets and airplanes and you're with the scientists and the mission control, we're throwing everything we got at it. It's not that.
Okay.
So you gotta give context about some movies. You can't go into
What about you, John? What should people check out?
What should people check out? I would say, man, what's a movie people should check out? Check out this movie RR&R or Triple R with the Bollywood film. It had one of the most absurd fight scenes where the guy essentially beats up a whole mob, like it's like 1,000 dudes, because one guy threw something at him. He saw that dude in the crowd, and he beat up the crowd. He gets on and beat up the crowd to get back, put him in jail, and that's the way you start fucking.
Bollywood movies have legendary fight scenes. If I had 3 hours to watch a movie, I would throw some more in rotation. They're just so long, but I do want to actually check out some Bollywood.
Yeah, man.
RRR.
I say check out Strays if you got Peacock. I think it's a fun watch. Not bad.
Especially if you like dogs.
You gotta like dogs. I mean,
you gotta like dogs.
Yeah, if you don't watch Strays, you hate dogs.